What's up, guys? Topherox here, and welcome to another episode of Best Guns in Battlefield 3. This is episode 4, and we will be looking at the Famas, which is a absolutely deadly weapon in Battlefield 3. This is an older gameplay. I'm trying to clear out my hard drive. It's getting a little full, so I want to start using some older gameplays for my future videos, trying to clean out that hard drive so I have a little bit more space on my iMac. But and so in this one, I don't have a holographic sight, which is what I use on it now at all times. But at this time, I have the grip on it with the red dot sight, and I think during this gameplay I unlocked the suppressor, and I typically use that as well with the holographic sight and with the grip. Typically is my setup on this fabulous weapon. I did hear some interesting stuff about the Famas, as a lot of you guys know, and a lot of the Battlefield community knows, there's going to be another big patch coming soon. I'm not really sure when that patch is going to be coming out, but in the patch notes I did read that they are going to address the Famas. When it comes to damage and stuff, I don't think they're going to touch any of that, but if I do recall correctly, they are going to take down the magazine size from 30 or 31 with one in the clip to 25, which kind of sucks. I mean, a lot of people do think the Famas is overpowered, which, I mean, I can agree with that. I mean, it's a pretty powerful weapon and doesn't have a whole lot of weaknesses, as you'll see in this gameplay. There's a lot of good examples, like right there. I mean, you could tell it's not really made to be shot that far, but I do have a couple of nice long-distance kills in this gameplay, and I have some other ones where I try and knife a sniper and shoot him from up close, and really, I mean, the hip fire is really pretty good on the weapon, so that's not a real weakness either. But the fire rate is great. Like I said, the magazine size I think is fine, but apparently that's going to be addressed. But I think all the stuff that was listed on the patch wasn't final, so they might change some of that stuff. But I don't know, you guys can look at the Battlefield blog and maybe correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that they're going to take down to 25. But I guess that's, you know, their way of addressing some people that think that the gun is overpowered, which, you know, like I said, maybe it is, maybe it isn't, but it's a very powerful gun, and especially in the, you know, for an assault rifle, it's really powerful. You know, it doesn't take that many bullets to kill, and it's, you know, a pretty accurate weapon. Doesn't have a whole lot of kick to it. Does have a little bit, but not a whole lot. I think this is where I go after the sniper that was up here. Yeah, knife him, and yeah, take him out, shoot him in the chest. But as you can see, I mean, the thing didn't really spray all over the place. It was, you know, pretty accurate hip fire for an assault rifle. But I don't know, when it comes to my favorite guns, I mean, this one is probably in my top two. The other one I really like that I'll do in the, you know, in a later episode, it's the M416, which is a terrific weapon. I think that gun is just awesome. But there's a nice long distance shot there. You know, so if you burst this thing, I mean, it's, you know, pretty deadly at a distance. Like I said, it's not going to be the most accurate thing because it's not really designed for those type of gun engagements. It's, you know, usually for you know, medium to, you know, somewhat close range. But like I said, it's you know, pretty powerful at, you know, I don't want to say any distance, but you know, medium to long, it's really not that bad. It doesn't have a whole lot of kick to it, and especially if you burst it, or if you switch it to burst fire or single shot mode, it's gonna do you know, it's gonna do fine. You know, it's a very versatile, you know, pretty much all-purpose weapon, and I think that's what it says in the description of the weapon too on the game. Or I think that's what it was saying in the patch notes. I can't really remember, but yeah, it doesn't have a whole lot of weaknesses, and it's it's just a great gun. But like I was saying, my ideal setup, I do use the holographic sight, but as you can see, I mean, the red dot sight is fine too. Man, if you burst this thing, it is a really nice weapon. You know, you can't just hold down the trigger, but you know, that's pretty much how all guns are in Battlefield 3. If you just hold down the trigger, unless maybe it's a shotgun, then you'll probably do a little bit better. But with the automatic weapons, you really need to burst fire because all the weapons do have some kind of recoil. I mean, you know, this gun in the M416, it's pretty minimal. But you know, if I had one gun to choose, it'd probably be this one. And you know, this is one, this is a gun that some of you guys might not have that play the game because it it was really the easiest weapon to unlock on the Strike at Karkin map pack, which I was surprised, for it being probably the best gun in the map pack that you could unlock. I think you just had to get like 10 revives and something else, something a really easy task to unlock it. So you get it pretty quickly, which is great because if you're not that great of a player like myself, having a great weapon like this definitely helps you out. That's for sure. And when I think about it too, like even in this gameplay, it's cut down a little bit at the beginning and at the end. At the beginning, I started out with the P90, and I was just having a lot of trouble because, especially on Caspian Border for Team Deathmatch, there's going to be a lot of long distance kills that you're going to have to get. And the P90 is really not a great weapon for that, and I should have thought about that. Typically on this map, I like to use the M16. Really, either version, the automatic one or the burst one. I like them both, especially for this map because, like I said, most of the gun engagements, for the most part, are going to be medium to long distance. So those are usually really good choices for this map, and this gun's really no different. I mean, this is a you could really use this gun for any map. I mean, it doesn't, it really doesn't have too many weaknesses, and it kills pretty quickly, as you just saw right there. That guy just like popped up on that rock in front of me. But yeah, the P90 was not a good choice, and that was when I, decided to switch to the Famas. But overall, fantastic weapon. Definitely in my top 2 out of all the guns in the game. Guys, let me know your thoughts if you think it's overpowered, and I will talk to you later.